Today, though, we are kicking things off with one of our adoptable four-legged friends. Vicki Sanders with Animal Aid Humane Society in Moline is joining us in the studio now. Vicki, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. And who do we have with you today?
This is Chester. He's a neutered male, about 5 years old. You know, he's a very sweet cat.
He's very sweet.
And he gets along with cats tremendously.
Are you looking at me?
So,
yeah.
Not sure about dogs, but he's laid back. He loves attention.
Okay, so we know that he gets along with other cats.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He's like a teenager, right, or something at 5 years old.
Or a young adult.
A young adult.
Yeah.
And he's a bigger guy too.
Yeah, he's probably about 12 pounds.
Yeah, he's really sweet, and he specifically requested to come and sit on the tall table today so that he could just make the best impression. So he's one of the cats that you guys have at the shelter right now.
Right.
How's capacity at this point?
We're full. You
Okay.
know, it's really sad because, you know, of course I tell people that if they adopted the cat from us or dog, that we try to help out. But when you're full, you just don't have a place to put them. So,
Right.
you know, I do have a waiting list, and hopefully they don't just throw them out on the street because they said they had to move and couldn't take them with.
Yeah, it's not the only animal shelter that is dealing with this right now.
Right.
I feel like that's all we're hearing is that everyone is at capacity, everyone's asking for help. So one way that people can help out, even if they can't necessarily adopt, they can foster. Is that something you can do through your shelter?
Sure, that would be fine. It'd be a foster home for cats, dogs, kittens, you know, or puppies, and it does help if we don't have a place to put them. At least if they foster them, they help out that way.
Yeah, and you never know who you meet when you're a foster. I mean, you could post something on social media and adopt that way. So that is one thing to do. You also talked about the need for volunteers as well.
Right. Yes, we're there every morning, feeding, cleaning, you know, medical transportation for the vets, and you know, it's just 365 days a year. So. We at the shelter need a little extra help would be great. So instead of just sitting home, you know, doing nothing, if they want something to do, they can come and exercise at the shelter.
Yeah, it's just another way to help out, especially around the holidays too. I think sometimes people are looking for different ways to give back, and this is definitely
we have
one
a
of
few
them.
families that holidays will come in and help out because kids are not in school, and they come down and help.
That's great.
They'll do a room. You know,
I think he likes the studio life. He keeps looking up.
Yeah,
at them.
his owner got evicted and lost his job, and told him, you know, we'd hold him for a while, and then, but he hasn't come to get him. So.
Oh my goodness, Chester.
I was hoping he would get a job.
He is so super duper sweet. So talk to me about this Purina bag that you brought with you today.
Purina donated some bags for adoptions that we do, and this one is for dogs, and if they adopt a cat, then we got cat things in the bag we can put in the bag for them. But for every adoption, they get a bag that was donated by Purina.
And it has a few goodies in it?
Yeah, and then we may even add some to them. So.
Oh, very nice. So just one more small incentive there. So one thing that we kind of touched on last time you were in studio with us is construction on a new shelter.
Right.
So that is, that's in the works right now.
Yeah, it's official. We have the land. Now we got to get builders lined up to build the shelter. And of course, it's going to be a big process to get that the way we want it, and so we're involved in that. So if anybody would like to donate some money for, you know, say they got taxes, they need to donate some to help with that taxes, then they can help us with our shelter.
Okay, so just a campaign essentially underway right now to help you guys get everything that you need to
Any
build that
questions,
shelter.
they could just give us a call.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, and there's a lot of information as well, I noticed, on your website. So if people are curious about the project as a whole, that is somewhere that you can go. If you want to learn more about this organization, you can also follow on Facebook or go to MolineAnimalAid.org. Vicki and Chester, you're so handsome. You did such a good job today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.